What if I told you that the very thing we chase, the very thing we believe brings freedom and happiness, wealth, could become your most brutal prison? Not a prison of iron bars, but one forged from your own fear, your own grip, your own misguided understanding of abundance. We've all seen them, haven't we? The ones with mountains of gold, yet living lives poorer than beggars. They hoard, they deny, they cling, and in doing so, they condemn themselves. Tonight, we journey back to ancient India, to a story whispered by the Buddha himself, a tale that will shatter every illusion you hold about money, spiritual wealth, and the true meaning of a rich life. This isn't just a story, it's a mirror. Our story begins in the bustling, sun-drenched city of Sabatthi, a jewel of ancient India. Here, amidst the vibrant markets and grand temples, stood a mansion that defied imagination, its roofs curved like a crane's wings, its walls adorned with intricate carvings of dragons and phoenixes. This was the home of Danyaya, the wealthiest merchant in all the land. His trade routes stretched across continents, his lands were countless, his gold was said to rival the national treasury itself. He was the epitome of material wealth.
Yet within these opulent walls, a ghost walked. Dhanya himself was a gaunt, hunched figure, perpetually clad in faded, patched rags. He moved through his grand halls like a shadow, his eyes gleaming with a strange, almost manic satisfaction. 10 years, he'd whisper to himself, and I've saved 20 coins. 20 coins in a fortune that could buy kingdoms. His home, a testament to his hoarding mindset, was a decaying shell. Rotten tables, broken chairs, lamps flickering like dying embers. This was the paradox, a billionaire beggar.
Each dawn, Danya would sneak to an abandoned well in his garden, where 7 jars of pure gold shimmered in the depths. He'd caress them, then check the precious jewels hidden behind a fake wall, muttering, "My sweat and tears must not be lost." His attachment to wealth was absolute. When his steward reported a neighbor's house on fire, pleading for aid, Danya's response was chilling. "Let it burn. You want me to spend my gold?" His lack of compassion was profound. But the true tragedy unfolded within his own family. His wife, gravely ill, coughing blood, begged for a physician. "A cough is common," Tanya snapped. "Don't waste money." He prioritized his gold over her very life, a stark example of self-inflicted suffering. Later, his innocent son spoke of a dying beggar on the street. Tanya's eyes flashed. "Money is lifeblood," he warned. "Don't give it to anyone." His spiritual poverty was complete. His heart, a barren wasteland.
3 nights later, in the cold silence, Dhanya's wife passed away, her last breath unmedicated. Dhanya sighed, not in grief, but relief. "From now on, I'll save rice," he muttered. Her funeral was a pitiful affair, drawing whispers of condemnation from the neighbors. He merely sneered. "She's dead. Spending money is just wasteful." This was the ultimate futility of wealth without purpose.
Time dragged on. Danya became a living ghost, haunting his own gold piles. He turned away monks seeking alms for a temple, declaring, "I have no money." His isolation from society was absolute. Then, one night, a sharp pain seized his chest. His hands instinctively clutched his money chest, his eyes wide with frantic terror. "If I die," he gasped, "who will get my gold?" In his final moments, his eyes glazed over, his lips still mumbling, 1001, 1002, counting his possessions, even as life itself slipped away. His last thoughts were not of love or peace or redemption, but of his gold. This was the tragic end of a life consumed by extreme attachment.
At that very instant, a brilliant aura filled the room. The world-honored one, the Buddha, appeared. "Tonya!" His voice resonated with profound wisdom. "You thought you were saving, but in truth, you were accumulating karma." The Buddha then revealed Tonya's terrifying post-death realm. "You will become a hungry ghost," the Buddha declared, "eternally starved, with a distended belly, but a throat constricted to the size of a needle." Danya cried out in agony. "Why? I didn't kill or rob anyone." He couldn't comprehend his karmic consequence.
With boundless compassion, the Buddha explained, excessive greed, even without violence, leads to suffering. Wealth is like water. If it stagnates, it becomes poisonous. He then revealed the path to true spiritual abundance. The wise divide wealth into 4 parts, 1 for living, 1 for investment, 1 for contingency, and 1 for generosity. Dania wailed, "I understand, but it's too late." He released his grip on the money chest, vowing to give it all away, but his soul had already departed.
The Buddha then turned to his disciples, his words echoing through time. "Behold, those who dare not eat, dare not wear, dare not use. These are indeed the greatest fools in the world. They not only suffer in this life, but sow the seeds for future suffering." He clarified that excessive hoarding is rooted in greed and wasteful spending in delusion. True Buddhist wisdom lies only in the middle path.
His ultimate teaching redefined wealth itself. True wealth, the Buddha declared, is not measured by the size of one's purse, but by the richness of one's heart, a heart that knows contentment and is open to generosity. This is the profound truth of spiritual growth and financial harmony. The story of Danya is not just an ancient parable. It is a timeless mirror reflecting our own relationship with money, fear, and true abundance. It's a profound call to awaken, to understand that wealth, like water, must flow to remain pure and life-giving. When it stagnates, it becomes a poison, trapping us in a golden prison of our own making. What is your relationship with wealth? Are you building a golden prison? Or are you cultivating a heart that knows true riches? The choice, as always, is yours. If this story resonated with you, please like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear this message, and subscribe for more profound spiritual insights. Let us know in the comments, how do you practice mindful wealth management in your life?